Hey, frequency family. If you want to know what sonic essences are, stay tuned and find out. We are discussing that today. Give me just 1 second and I will be sharing this where I need to share it so that it gets out. Okay. Alrighty. So it's all shared out. Welcome. For those of you who are new, my name is Simran N'golet. I am an integral sound healer, flower essence practitioner, and the creator of Sonic Frequency. So if you are new to the Frequency family, please feel free to throw an emoji in the comments so we know who you are and we can welcome you. If you're watching this via the replay, please go ahead and put replay out there so we can see you and I can acknowledge you. So today I'm going to be talking about sonic essences. This is my first live on this page since making this wonderful transition to discussing this wonderful, amazing product that I developed and I'm super proud of. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today is what sonic essences are and how they can revolutionize your energetic and emotional health. So what are they? Many of you have dove in. We have wonderful, incredible customers from all over the world who have been diving into the essences and getting amazing results, but there's many of you who don't know what they are. So what sonic essences are is they are a combination of sound therapy, aromatherapy, and flower essences, which a lot of people confuse with essential oils, and they're very different parts of the plant. So flower essences in particularly, they are taken where you take the plant, you take the flower and you put it in a clear glass bowl of water and put it out in sunlight or moonlight depending on when the flower is active and when it blooms, and that infuses into the plant. So sonic essences are a combination of sound therapy, aromatherapy, and flower essences, and they are combined with sound healing. Right? So sound healing and plant medicine combined together and also separately, they are incredible and powerful ways to supercharge your personal development and your emotional well-being, because they both work with your subtle energy bodies and with your subconscious as well. You're taking the mind of plants, which come from the earth, which are natural, very natural healing modalities of the earth, and they are able to work with your acupuncture meridians. I'm actually getting ahead of myself, but that's how they work. They work with their acupuncture meridians and work with moving and shifting energetic misalignments. Hello to those who are watching. Be sure to say hello in the comments. So all of this kind of got started in part from finding a 6-year-old notebook of aromatherapy formulas that I had pretty much forgotten about. And I got the idea to charge the water with tuning forks, and with crystal singing bowls, and to see what would happen. And so when I did this, I noticed a huge vibrational difference in the sprays. I started out with the sprays and my energy felt clearer. Things just seemed easier for me. So I figured, okay, this works really well for me. Let me see how this works for other people. Thank you for the like. And so I gave bottles to my friends, family, and coworkers just to see what would happen, and they all received these huge, profound results when using the formulas. And so that's how I got started with the sonic essences. But later, I received the inspiration to bring an added depth to the transformational experience. And that's how the sonic essences were born. The transformational experience, it became more in depth through the addition of flower essences. And so I talked a little bit about how they work, so I'm going to go into a little more detail with that. So that's basically what's in them, and this is how they work. So when they're brought into proximity to you, whether you take them internally like with an elixir or you spray them in your auric field, like with the spray. This is the self-love formula, and we have the clarity and creativity blend here. So you take these internally, use this around you as a spray. They work with your auric field. So when you spray this is working with your auric field. It smells amazing. Your acupuncture meridians, so they're like basically energetic rivers throughout your body, and they have different points. And so that's really well known in Chinese medicine. And they work to rebalance and shift energetic misalignments. And so they work best, excuse me, they work best when used frequently over time. So typically we think more is more with other modalities, like the more you take it in higher quantities, the better it is. But with these essences, it's more about how frequently you use them versus the quantity in which you use it. So you would think like the more drops you use, the better it works, but actually it's just using them repetitively is when you get that result, those powerful results. And so the essences are easy to use if you're using the elixirs, which are based in agave nectar. They all have different solfeggio frequencies, different flower essences, and then the sprays, of course, have essential oils in them. You take your dropper, and aside from the agave nectar, they really have no flavor. And you just take it under your tongue with 4 drops, 4 times a day, and that's how they work. So this is the clarity and creativity blend. So this is really good for inspiration, clarity. I call this the do the most juice because it will literally make you do the most. Like your brain just flies off and fires off with ideas. So if you have creativity, like writer's block or any type of creativity block, you're an entrepreneur or you work a job that requires you to be very creative, this works best for you. So it's a really wonderful formula to have. This formula I actually attribute to the creation of additional formulas in the range because of the fact that I just got all these ideas from using it for additional formulas. So I attribute the fact that there are 14 different formulas to choose from clarity and creativity when I originally started out with 6. So awesome blend. And then of course with the sprays, if you prefer an aromatic experience, you just use the spray 4 times a day. So you just spray it around yourself. You can spray it in a room, on other people, or even on your pillow at night. I love to use the Relax and Align Mist version on my pillow when I go to sleep. And so what you can notice is dissolving of old patterns. It'll start to speed up your personal development for sure. In a very subtle and gentle way, you'll start manifesting more opportunities coming your way. I actually have a formula called Sacred Abundance that I'm testing on myself right now that will be coming out in 2021 that I'm super excited about. And let's see what else. Increased self-awareness is another thing to look forward to when you're using them, and more ease and calm, particularly in stressful situations. So Relax and Align formula is really good for that as well. I mean, they all tend to do them in different ways, but Relax and Align is specifically geared towards that. So how to start using them. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer them. So with sonic frequency, we have 4 different collections. On our website, you will see a listing for the expansion, balancing, affirming, and enlivening. So each of these collections build upon each other for different areas of your life. So expansion is really about your personal development, your spiritual development, and really locking in and honing in on what your purpose is and getting that clarity on what it is that you're here to do. So we have activation under that collection, ascension, which is one of my favorites under that collection as well, and clarity and creativity is also under that collection as well. We have balancing, which is all about regulating your energetic field. So what is it, release and energy detox is under the balancing collection. So that's really focused on energy in specifics and really diving in and dialing in that energetic hygiene. Affirming is all about your relationship with self and really building that really solid relationship with yourself. So we have self-love, divine being as well. So the two blends that are really all about truly honing in on who you are at soul level and really building that solid, confident, unbreakable relationship with yourself. So if you're really struggling to feel comfortable in your skin, those are really two good blends to dive into. So the affirming collection is really great for that. And then enlivening, which is all about mood and really lifting you up. So that's where we have fierce confidence, elevation, elation, and there's a few more where the name escapes me right now because I'm in talking mode. And so they all address different life aspects. So those are the four main categories that I find people need the most help with. And so I've created different tiers for that. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. And so, yeah, each collection builds upon each other and it addresses different life aspects to help you narrow down your choices. And we have a free quiz to help you decide which formula is right for you. So that is in the description. And I'll also throw that in the comments below. So that is what sonic essences are and how to use them. We have our free quiz as well. We also have a free Facebook group where customers can share their experiences or you can ask questions about the essences in depth versus on this Facebook page here. And that's pretty much it about sonic essences. I hope you enjoy the quiz. If you've taken the quiz, please feel free to share what your results were in the comments below. And I look forward to hearing more about your experiences. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later. Peace.